Hello, hope I'm doing well, and this is the recap of the stream for a Brighter Tomorrow event. This is the Winter UR. This is the JP stream. We had the CN stream earlier this week. So we got a little more information, a lot more merch, and then there's one thing that they didn't talk about in the JP stream that they did in the CN, so I'll just make sure to bring that up again. But Lexington 2 is finally here, and Sarah is very happy. Let's take a look at her. Here she is, Lady Lex, the Blue Ghost. My one complaint is she does not have the Essex coat. But other than that, I really like the design. Very gorgeous. Hair is a little bit different colored, but that's fine. That's just art style changes over time. It's still pink, noticeably pink. And Lexington will be the Gotcha UR, so when you acquire, you will have a little animation play. And it's pretty cool. It's not like the Raffaio one where Baraka was in it for some reason. No, it is just Lexington. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, I'm excited for her. I'm excited to see what she does, how she will fit into like a AA fleet. Because right now, is she going to be out Independence? Hopefully. Independence just got a buff again, so I don't know. Tough. Tough. And next up is a ship I've been very excited to see for quite some time now. William D. Porter, the Willie D, the Goober in Chief, unluckiest ship. Here she is, and she's a UR. I was surprised they made her a UR when I'd always did my speculation. I'm like, oh yeah, she's like gonna be an elite. She's gonna be like the collection ship, and she's gonna have like some silly skills. She's probably actually gonna be pretty good now if they make her a UR like they are, and she will be the exchange UR in the shop. So if you get, I believe the first copy is 200 tickets of whatever the currency is, then you can get first copy and 300 for the second copy. And there'll be extra missions going through. They get you extra points to unlocking her. But yeah, she's a goofball. I think it fits her very well. Very excited. Very high energy. Her skin's a bit silly, which fits with what she should be. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Also, on a side thing, she will be added to the Island Planner, so she'll become a new recruitable character for that game mode. And speaking of characters I wanted, Cowpens. So we got another Independence class. We'll see how she goes. But yes, she is here, and they quite literally lean into the cow very hard, which I figured they would. And she does have the Cowkini skin that was teased, but we didn't see in the CN stream, but we saw today, and we got to see the LTD preview. So it is LTD. Not a massive fan of the design. I wish there was more like uniform going on. I like the coat. I don't know why she has Pittsburgh's coat, but it's decent enough. And then we have Pasadena, the Cleveland class. At first, I saw someone say that she looks like she'd be more a Fargo sister. I think because she didn't commission until 44, they went with the more high-techy aesthetic for her. I still lean on she looks like a Nakamov design that they just didn't want to throw away and is reused. Probably not the same artist, but that's the kind of vibe we got. I feel like there's just a little too much going on for Cleveland. And we have our collection ship. I have to pull up her name again. It's something K. Brosnan. Clarence K. Brosnan. She is another destroyer. Collection ship. So yeah, pretty cool. She was not shown off in the CN stream for some reason. I think she's pretty solid design. Kind of fallen away from the Fletcher outfit there, unfortunately. And then we have Cleveland Meta, very cool looking. She will be the map dropship from B3 and D3, as well as in the event shop. And she's in the banner, but not on Rate Up. Also, we have a retrofit for this event, and it'll be Mori. So she is the destroyer, and I think she's the one you unlock through the collection. You get some extra steps to get to her, but I like it. Pretty cool. I keep thinking of like Sonic the Hedgehog, like the pose she's doing in her giant shoe. The vibe I'm getting from her. Now we'll move on to the skins, and I will show off the skins first, and I'll just have the teaser L2D preview playing afterwards. All right, skin time. So as you can see, Lexington got the maid skin. It is a live 2D. I was worried there was gonna be a lot more exposure. So I wanted to be a little on the classier side, and the preview did not a lot of material going on. It looks pretty good, and the preview they showed did not seem excessive like they have been doing. So that seemed to like okay. Yeah, I dig it. And there's a lot of mirrors in this event, I noticed. We got a lot of maids. So we got William D. Porter being surrounded by Manjus who are very angry because he crashed her jet scooter bike into this light pole. Now she's fine. Honestly, she feels more like a cheerleader than a maid. Like I know she has the apron, but other than that, the headband, tie, and the sleeves, like she feels like a cheerleader. And oh, the expressions she makes are incredible. It's really funny, especially her chibi and Cowpens. So this is her L2D. It's pretty good. I mean, I just like the Cowkinis. Pretty much throw anything it on anything. I like it. Yeah. And then Florence C. Brosnan, her skin. Pasadena getting a dynamic skin. I almost feel like this could be a Grassaneri skin. I think it's very similar to her like Catgirl skin. Yorktown 2 is getting a dual skin, so this has a L2D mode and a dynamic mode. You can swap between the two. Pretty good, pretty good. Birmingham, she is getting a skin. Very nice, very good maid skin. You know, got the leg going on, but otherwise good coverage. Very classy. And so there's a second wave of skins that will come out on the Christmas maintenance. And I can guess one of the characters based off this. It is Prinz Eugen is getting a L2D plus bunny skin. And it looks really good. Good to see in the animations. And then quite a few of the ER8s got skins this time around. So Golden Liu got one. She just barely has less coverage than her default skin. Just barely. As an LTD Plus, I believe this one is also rentable. Magdeburg, it's an LTD Plus. And when they're showing the preview, you'll see it. She has such a happy face. Like she's just beaming and there's golden light behind her and it is so cute. And then they made it a foot skin. I'm not a fan of, but Kansas gets a skin. I wouldn't mind it too much. I just hate the womb tattoo. With a burning, it just looks, I think it looks trashy. Not a fan of it. She's got her giant thighs. And then the other two PR8s, Dmitry Donsk and Vittorio Cumberti, both getting skins, just static skins. And this is Goichin. I thought this was Plymouth first. No, it's Goichin. He was from the Full Scales event, French light cruiser. There you go. It's a dynamic skin. Goo Goo Gaga Babies meme and its consequences are right untold havoc. Otto von Elsben getting a dynamic motion skin, and I didn't realize this, but she has a fat ass. She looks like she's got two volleyballs stuck in her behind. And then Kubashev getting a skin. This is the light cruiser from one of the New Year's events. She's Russian. She still is not recovered from her head wound, evidently, and she needs to bandage up her ears and stuff. Bear looks a little sad over there. Bismarck's Vi is getting a dynamic skin, and they didn't mention the requirement to buy the merch with it, so I think we're in the clear, and you don't have to do that. There you go, nice dynamic skin. But it does have merch to go with it. So wave 1 will be Lexington 2. You want to say Jeremiah O'Brien, William D. Porter, Cowpens, Bronson, Pasadena, Yorkie 2, and Birmingham. Wave 2 will be Eugen, Lubu, Mecklenburg, Kansas, Donsk, Cumberty, Goychen, Alsban, hard for our name, and then Bismarck's Vi. So for wave 1, we'll get the 3 rental tickets, so you can rent one. You can rent all of them. So we get 3 tickets. Spend on Lexington 2, Yorktown 2, or Cowpens skins, and these will last throughout the. Well, if you don't use a ticket, it will last throughout the duration of the event, but you get 2 days of rental period. And if you don't want to rent any of these, but you want to rent the second batch, you can save them, and you have 6 tickets. So you can just kind of stack them up and just rent a skin for a long time if you want. An option, but Eugen, Lebu, and Mecklenburg are all for rent, so a good selection this time of the LTDs. In fact, wave 2 is all LTD pluses. Pretty cool. Also, we will have a rerun of last year's UR's skins. So Petrume, Z52. Oh god, I forgot her name. Z9, Z11, Janice, Formidable, Bismarck, Vi, and Aegir. Duisberg? What's her name? And part 2, the Bunnygirl skins that were banned have evidently escaped purgatory. They're back. So Shinano, Napoli, Admiral Nakamov, Halford, Bayard, Dyson, Regensburg, and Jakuma. And then this set of skins are going to be added permanently. So, little hint as something else we added permanently. But Yorktown 2, Hornet 2, Northampton 2, Hammond 2, and Langley 2 skin will be available permanently. In addition, Kearsarge, Hindenburg, Felix Schultz, Flandra, Shamato, Kazugumo, and Janice. Argus before, I think. One of the real name destroyer, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. And last but not least, Hammond 2 will be getting a free skin, and I think it will also work for Hammond 1. I'm not sure just based off the ears, but I think we'll be okay at using it for both. But yes, so 7 days of missions will unlock one day at a time, and then completing them will reward you with a Hammond 2 skin. Pretty cool. I like it. $3.99, my favorite price, as you well know.
ちょうどいいタイミングに指揮官そこの付近を渡してもらえないかしら。あら指揮官じっとしてて。襟にチリがついているわ。細かいところにだって気を使うのがメイドさんでしょ。指揮官くん、お疲れ様。ここに座って。最高の栄養補給の準備ができていますから。ゆっくり飲んでちょうだい。スキンシップをすれば栄養がもっと早く取れますよ。ん？そんなことはないって？カウペンスの体温を 感じてほしかっただけです。この格好って積極的すぎるように見えるかしら。指揮官様が喜んでくれるならそれでいいわ。私も子供みたいに甘えてみようかな。戻ってきたのね。じゃあ続きといきましょうか。ウイスキーを何銘柄か選んだわ。さーて、最初の一杯はどれにしようかしら。ここの雰囲気悪くないでしょ。それに二人きりならもう遠慮なんて必要ないでしょ。あらあら、すごいわ。さあぎゅーっと指揮官はこういうご褒美がいいの。あら、もう委託組の子たちが戻ってきたわ。指揮官、一緒に出迎えに行くわよ。ご苦労。よく戦ったわ。私の烙印がもたらす力は全てを征服できるものでしょ。無知？ああ、これのことね。ええ、手に取った瞬間に凄まじい力が体に流れ込んできた気がして、触ればさらに気迫を感じるわ。ほら、あなたもこの力を試してみなさい。
So I hope you enjoyed the LCD previews. Now here are just some general event details. So here's the Gotcha banner. Lexington 2, Cowpens, Cleveland Meta, and Pasadena are on the banner. Cleveland Meta is not in Wrapup, but she is there, so she can show up. William D. Porter, the UR exchange for her, and there should be a set of missions that are available that kind of refresh every day. Get points faster. Here is the Gotcha shop, and someone on stream, and I think I'm in agreement. There's a Corsair, an upgrade version of the Corsair, that is going to be in the shop as the gear. And we didn't get a UR plane, but it is what it is. And then Clarence K. Brosnan, sorry, will be the point accumulation ship. Get her at 10,000 points. Here are the gear skins. Oh, very bunny themed and a lot of pink. We're throwing love potions at people, evidently. And here's the dorm furniture. Also, there will be the lucky boxes, so you can get a random skin from certain batches. One for this year's event, last year's event, and the part 2s. Now, I don't know for sure if this will be something we get, but allegedly, there's going to be a double Oath Ring pack. Now, this may be JP only, so just keep that in mind. Don't get mad at me if it doesn't turn out to be true, because I did warn you. Here is the UI for this event, very dessert themed. And I also don't know if we'll get this, but 7 days of giving letters to the ship girls, and you can get a selection ticket. Probably Rishi is the one I recommend the most out of this bunch. Could get South Dakota if you don't want to spend the merit shop points, but I recommend Rishi. Bismarck, South Dakota, Belfast are all available elsewhere. Then Pero, Kubashev, and I think Zeppelin is actually in the exchange shop now. Yeah, that's just general event updates. So let's look at some other event or just updates for the game in general. So as you probably guessed by their skins being added permanently, Parallel Super Imposition will be added to the War Archive. So now you can grind the HFAR Hellcats, which would be very nice because I didn't get enough of them. I don't have enough. And then hopefully this means that the A rocket dive bomber will also be added to one of these shops, or potentially even the gear lab. That'd be cool. To get more of those. Actually, I don't even think I used the ones I have, so yes. So, and then all these characters will be added to their respective pools. So Yorktown 2 will show up in the light and heavy pools. Hornet 2 in the special pool. Or sorry, not the special and heavy pools for Yorktown 2. Hornet 2, special pool, so on and so forth. And then Yorktown will be available for exchange in the pity. So once you get 200 pity in the normal pool section, you can get yourself a Yorktown 2. So if you've been saving, here you go. Also, the Light Chasing Sea of Stars will be rerunning on the 15th of January, 2026. So basically right after this event ends. We're having Guam coming back. So Guam, Louisville, and some others. That slipped my mind at the time. Flasher will be coming back for a limited time. Also, Zero to Hero, that April Fool's event, will be coming back in the near future. I'm wondering if they're going to time this with the release of Slow Ahead Season 2, because Season 2 seems to be like heavily tied into the Zero to Hero event. Try and do a lot of the same stuff. A lot of the characters and the skins that are in that event have been shown off in the previews. And A-Gear is getting added to the 3D norm on Christmas. So there you go. So I'll go through and find all hidden items and do the normal stuff I do. Show off some interactions, voice lines, all that good stuff. So you have a little preview, see if you want to spend your gems on it, because I understand the 3D norm stuff is expensive. And she got special item. Other updates is the Project Identity is getting its version 3. So this is Salvager, I think her name is. I don't know what her like aimed name is, I guess. But she'll be here coming up pretty soon. So I'll probably stream that one. You know, do a good 2 hours, do 2 runs, and then probably never touch it again. So let's go on to the merch, and there'll be a speed round for that one. All right, merch time. So they have a vinyl record of Lexington 2. I'm not sure what the song is, but there you go. There's the back side, the front side. It is signed. That's pretty cool. Another game updates. The Z11 ASMR came out, and it is 20% off right now. You can go purchase that if you so please. It does have the English subtitle version as well included. Just make sure you buy the English version, like the English version of DL site. The 8th anniversary art collection will be coming available pretty soon. The Square Enix store. Coming out with another Prince Eugen Titty Mousepad. I'm surprised this one didn't come out already. I thought this something existed, but evidently not. Here's some reference photos for size and proportion. And then, oh, I think it's like Relive or something. Another TCG is having Azur Lane booster packs. So that's some interest to you, or you play that game at TCG. There you go. And then some more merch. So some nice dresses. And they have some giant wall scrolls for them. So look at that, Implacable. Huge. And then the YoStar official shop at Akihabara is having some very good looking merch. I love these designs. Like, once again, why can't we have these in game? Cow, super cute. Love the St. Louis. Love the Duke of York. Love the line. Like, all great. Scarves, tumblers, pins. The scarves. There's a blanket. There's some of the standees. Or photo. More merch. This is going to be available at Comiket 107. And once again, why do they keep making good designs and then not putting them in the game. Figure out your rights issues, Star, please. I got curtains, good stuff, dandies, Fumo plushies gonna be available at Comiket. So Musashi, Kashino, Owari, and Laffy. There you go. And then figure time, Fancy, Amagi CV, Louisville, All Sauce, the 1/1 scale Bremerton bust. This thing is insanely large. Look at that. So, if you ever wanted to have a accurately sized Bremy bust in your house, there you go. It is it's like close to like $2,500. Well, the St. Louis one was that. I don't know the conversion for this, but yeah, it's insanely expensive, and shipping on that is gonna be a nightmare. The Onsen collab is ongoing, so they have merch for that. The different sections are open for different times at different onsens. Maybe 1 year I'll go to that. And I know I've sounded crazy and extremely racist by talking about this, but the rice collab, I swear to God, they were growing rice on stream on the JP anniversary, and they upload the video from that segment to their YouTube channel, so you can go check that out and see that I'm not crazy. They have the boys from the stream going and growing rice while speakers are playing Owari's voice actress giving positive affirmations to the rice. No word if the actual ASMR that was played will be available for general purchase. But we got some merch related to that, so you get boiled your rice, a little pad, put it on, a coaster, chopsticks, and then like typical merch stuff. Got a Wari, Nachi, and Kumano. So yes, that was the live stream summary. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. Let me know highlights you enjoyed from the upcoming event. Who's your favorite character, favorite skins, any merch you're looking forward to, and enjoy this nice photo of a picture of everyone having rice together. You know, they all seem to enjoy it. Rice made with Gyaru love. And yeah, so happy holidays, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Oh, and I will play the little animation PV. I say little, there's nothing little about it, that they showcase in the stream. So enjoy that, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.